Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Texas Hot Spot. Do not adjust your screens. You are in the right place. It's your boy back at you with a little more facial hair gone. I think I'm in my mustache era of my life. I'm in my mustache era. So, I liked the long beard, and I had that for about 4 years. And then, about 2 3 weeks ago, we shaved that down to a close face beard, and we made some more changes, and we went ahead and just started up with our mustache era of my life. So for the people that have known me for years, and you've always known me with that long beard, it's still me, the ever loving Goot, back at you here for Friday Night Fire. We appreciate Jacob Deathridge is here. He says baby face Goot. There's Mama Jules right there. Mama Jules says, "What did you do, Mama Jules? We know you're in the hospital. We are wishing you a speedy recovery from that horrible sickness you got. So we hope you're feeling good in the hospital, Mama, and speedy recovery. Get back to us and safe." So, like I said, guys, change is sometimes good. Change is sometimes bad. Tonight, we're gonna make change all about good. And the first thing we're gonna change to Friday Night Fire. And a lot of you are gonna be like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." But the first thing we're gonna change, other than the beard being gone, is we are going to be introducing. Well, first, let me bring in my co-host. Let's bring in the co-host. He's the co-host with the most, like I always say. He's been A1 since day one. Here he is. This is Honey Boy Brandon.
What's up, Zach?
How do I look? Real quick, like honest opinion when you first saw.
You know me. I'm constantly changing my facial hair, so I think it looks good, man. I think change is good, man. I think people get stagnant in their ways, and you know what I mean. It's good to change it up a little bit, man. Like, look, I just shaved my mustache off.
Yeah, you look Amish though.
I do look a little bit Amish, and I do look, peculiar in our community. There's not a lot of people that shave just their mustache around here, so
Yeah, absolutely.
So
we're talking about change, man. Let's go ahead and make a change to Friday.
I'm excited for this new change, man. I think it's going to be good, fresh, exciting. Yeah. Let's just announce it. Go ahead, bud.
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, Midge ain't here yet, so we're going to be pulling in a brand new co-host to the show. Co-host, and really all that means is he's going to be helping us.
He'll be a permanent fixture on the show. He will never have to be invited to come on. He's always got a spot every week. Yeah,
he's got it. Always got a spot here on Friday Night Fire alongside us. He can bring up ideas. He can put a whole show together now. Come up.
Yeah. We're
show together.
We're excited to bring him on.
People are like, who the hell is it? All right, guys. He's been here every week for the last 2 months, almost 3 months.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So our new co-host of Friday Night Fire, let's bring him in, guys. Joshua Steele.
Hell yeah, bud. Good to have you on.
Appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate it, man. Love being here. Love the show. Y'all do such great things for the community, for everybody involved. You entertain, you look out for people. So I'm honored and excited to be a part of it, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah. And we appreciate you coming every single week, showing your love for the show, your dedication for always being here, showing up, burning with us on time. And honestly, man, you've come very far in your chili career, and I can only see you going further.
I appreciate that. I do. I've been trying to learn a lot from everybody, and man, I've definitely learned a lot from both of you. And those words of encouragement and kind words mean a lot, man. You're one of the people that before I even got into the game, I'd been watching, and the first time I got to do the show with you, it was like unreal because I'm thinking to myself, dude, I'm working with Goot from Hulu. So,
well, it's crazy. I don't even.
You're on my show.
It doesn't even come to my mind. But we've actually, me and you, Zach, we've been in the community for like 5 years now, bro.
5 whole years.
That's a long time, in my opinion.
There are people out there that have been in longer, but real quick, before we move on, because I hate keeping people backstage, and we do have a guest. So I hate keeping people backstage. I usually give them about 3-4 minutes back there, but it's been about 5 minutes. Let's bring in our next guest. He's a guest for the show, and he's been here too, burning hard with us, having a great time. he is actually now part, and one of the funniest moments I think I've seen this year so far. He's part of the Meat Injector gang. Let's bring in Joshua Standoff. What's up, bud?
What's going on, guys?
buddy?
So we're going to talk about your Meat Injector experience because tonight we're talking Tinc. Take 2. Because we've already done an episode on Tinc, but that was like 2 years ago.
Well,
I think all 4 of us
technically-
are Meat Injector gang, aren't we? Or have you joined, Brandon?
technically, I am not part of the Meat Injector gang yet. All I did was 28.
28.
Alexandria made sure that we did not get the MIG, but I am going to join the MIG gang.
You're going to do it again?
Oh, I'm gonna. I did 28. I have to do 30. I'm not gonna do it tonight because I can only be here.
No, I get that. No, that takes time to really prepare for it.
But
God,
I've already purchased it.
there it is.
I've got it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna join.
We're going to talk about Meat Injector Gang and all that stuff that comes with tincture in this chili community because, we could do a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to go ahead and bring in our next guest. Well, he's not a guest. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 4th co-host. He's probably like, what the fuck, 4th co-host? I don't know if he heard the news. Let's bring him in. He's been here every single week since the premiere of Friday Night Fire almost 4.5 years ago. What's up, Midge?
Midgie!
Oh, so Sarver's a co-host now too?
No.
No, wrong
Oh.
one.
Oh,
Joshua
Clippers.
Steele. It's more
Yeah.
fitting, isn't it? Not that
Yep.
not that Sarver's been not been burning and hanging out with us, but no, Joshua's been here every week for the past 3 months. I tried.
Yeah,
talking to you
Sarver's
earlier.
not.
I tried
Sarver's
talking
not
to you
enough of a
earlier.
dick.
Anyways, we'll talk about it later. And I already know that you're all right with it and you're happy with that because Josh is awesome. We love Josh, and he's been burning his ass off and hanging out with us. So it couldn't be a better fit. I'm glad you're doing it. Awesome. Who the hell
Who is that?
on here?
Who's making a phone call?
It's Hoodie.
Oh,
And
Come
it's
on,
Hoodie and
Hoodie.
Nick. Hey guys,
You
say hi. You're on
motherfuckers.
Friday Night Fire.
You guys know we're live on Friday Night Fire. Come on.
Yeah.
they can hang out without us, man.
All right, so look, it's we're 8 minutes into this. I want to welcome Josh Sarver, and I want to welcome our new co-host Joshua Steele. Midge is here, Brandon's here, and I'm here. That's about all we have for tonight. Some people couldn't make it. Some people wanted to make it. Some people are just watching it. Chico Blanco in the house. What's up, Chico Blanco? We see you. All right, so look, guys.
Bobby Stone plays. What's up, bud?
We are talking Tinc. And all that means, and it says take 2 on the thumbnail.
You might not even know what tincture is.
What? You saying
If you're
people don't
watching
know what
this.
tincture is?
I mean,
All right, Brandon, go ahead and explain what a basic tincture is. Not even spicy, just a tincture. Do you know?
a tincture is basically a pepper solvent or a pepper extract. So it's a pepper powder, basically dissolved or, into alcohol, high proof alcohol, like Everclear.
That's
Does
a
it have to
spicy.
be,
That's
does it have to be
spicy.
alcohol?
No.
No, but that's
No.
the best.
That's the
It's
best
the
way to
best.
extract.
That's the best way to extract the capsaicin. Yeah. So it's a really hot capsaicin extract. People add all sorts of flavors after that point. You know what I mean? You can do, and then there's different ways to make it. You can make it with extra ingredients in with it, or you can just do straight peppers and then add flavor later. There's so many ways to make Tinc. If any of you want to chat about Tinc, I used to be way into it. Way into it.
And also, I got to, oh my goodness, Guns and Reapers in the house. What's going on? Oh, we missed you, Miss Ruthie Booth. That's Ruthie Booth. That's the only Ruth.
Ruthie Boo.
Ruthie
That's
Boo.
the only Ruthie you'll find that you have to follow up with a Booth.
Yeah, you can't.
Yep,
You
you cannot say just
your,
the first
"What's up,
name.
Ruthie?"
You can't. I don't know why, but we've always done it. It's always been Ruthie Booth.
We
My
miss,
Ruthie
we
Booth.
miss you, Ruthie Booth.
Yeah, we miss you too, Ruthie. Thank you for
Yeah,
joining us
absolutely.
on Friday. All right, so tincture, guys, it's basically an extracted form of what you want. So therefore, they have marijuana tincture that they sell in medical states, which is just basically the same concept. It's a tincture with high proof alcohol and marijuana, and it sits for 6 months, 3 months, 9 months to a year, and then you strain it out, and you get a pretty good high off of the marijuana tincture.
Well, there you
See, I
go.
do know the guy. I don't know if you guys really know him, but he used to be with us in the pod people, the Drop Nugs Not Nukes. He made tincture with MCT oil.
Thank you, Ethan.
MCT oil tincture, and it was weird, man. It tasted different.
So yeah, that's MCT oil. That's medium chain triglycerides, and that's a different way to bind the receptors, basically, of it to the oil or whatever whatever it is. Yeah.
And when it wasn't like, I don't think it was really extracting it. I'm not sure, but I know he put it in like this, like a blender type thing, and then he would shake it all the time. So I don't know. I think it just kind of bursts the
Actually, I made a video on how to make tinks.
Oh, here we go. Bobby Stone. He says he sells mushroom tinks at his shop, and they are badass. Now, Bobby, are we talking magic mushrooms here? Or are
That's
we
what I'm talking about.
We talking magic mushrooms here? Or are we talking just like organic mushrooms?
Bro, I'm into some medicine mushrooms. Just saying.
Medicine. You mean medicinal?
Yeah, I never was until I was forced to eat them.
That's why we got our new co-host. Keep you in line, Brandon.
It's all good. It's all good, buddy.
You said medicine, you mean medicinal. That's good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh my God, Bobby Stone plays.
Sarver, Mr. Sarver.
What's up?
Now it's time, right now, to talk about your experience in Cap Crew the other day when you decided to drink 28 milliliters of what we just described, tincture. So we're going to talk about your experience. Go.
It was, let's just say, terrifying to start out with. I had just a week prior to that, I did my first Robbie, and Alexandria posted and asked if and this was a blind question, if somebody wanted to play a game, and of course, I was like, I'll play. And this turned into having to do a 28 milliliter tincture, measured out to 28 milliliters, chug it, and then burn for 2 minutes.
That's your first clue that something's going to go wrong in Cap Crew is when they ask, do you want to play a game? Always assume it's going to be bad.
That 2 minutes was some of the most horrific pain I had been in ever. But
sounds about right.
It was also one of the funnest rides I had ever taken.
Sounds about right.
The burn was intense. The chest pain, the ringing in the ears. My skin went red.
Was it feel like you're vibrating at all? Like
it did. It felt like I was just kind of like shaking there.
That buzzing,
and honestly, I know they were telling me don't panic, but it was hard not to.
You can't help it.
It's hard not to.
The panic set in, and it was an immediate, what did I just do? But I will show the reason I did it was for this right here.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It is. This is a Tinc I won't open. This is like a trophy to me.
Hell yeah, man.
Very nice.
It's one of the coolest experience I ever got to do, and honestly, it let me know that I can hang with the big boys. I can burn with the best of them, and maybe want to burn even more.
Hell yeah!
Are we ready? So on that note, though, sorry, I wanted to jump in real quick and chat, but I got to run up to the church.
Thank you for sharing your experience with us, man. Have a great day.
Awesome. Have a good show, guys.
Love you, bud.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, brother.
Oh man, I'm glad we could. Man, it was perfect timing. I'm glad we could get that experience out of him, just so y'all know what it's like to drink a copious amount of tincture. So look, guys.
Wild. Oh yeah.
I've done it, but I've just never done it on video. I just
Uh,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
I've done
want
the
to brag
meat.
about doing it. You know.
there's some videos of me doing some wild tinky stuff.
So real quick,
I
guys.
did the 45 milliliters that Jeff sent, and that was rough. That Death Adder was
Oh yeah,
spicy.
you honestly, man, that was one of the most impressive things I've seen you do yet.
Appreciate that. It was a wild ride. It hurt.
Yeah. So
That
I've done
Adder's
I remember I'll talk about my meat injector experience because I was also like Joshua Sarver wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for it.
Can you be ready for that much tink? I don't think so.
So I decided one weekend to go out and buy a meat injector solely for the purposes of taking 30 milliliters, a full meat injector of tincture. Now, when I got this meat injector, I brought it home. I decided to go live. And when I was live, I sat there for about 5 minutes trying to suck up the tincture in the needle. And then you'd be there all day trying to suck this shit up in a needle. So someone commented, they're like, dude, take the needle
Take the
off.
needle off.
Took the
Fill it
needle
up,
off.
screw it back on.
Yeah. And I went in there and I sucked it all right up.
Yep.
Whole cup full of tincture. Flipped it upside down, and you're talking about. I don't have a meat injector on me.
It's a lot. It's a lot of. It's like almost what? It's more than a shot.
There you go. Look, there you go, Mitch.
Yeah, it's like an extra.
There we go.
It's
That's
like
a
a double
meat
shot,
injector.
bro.
So I filled
Yeah, it
that
feels
up.
like putting a needle in your mouth.
Yeah, I filled that up with tincture, and I honestly, without even thinking, I said, do it. 1, 2, 3, go. I tilted my head back, and it just easily swooped down into my mouth. I swallowed it real fast. Now, I went live over the toilet because I knew that shit. Here it is. That's the sticker of my meat injector gang.
The goot boot.
Bro, he already knew. He already knew it was gonna be.
Hold on.
instant.
Hold that up closer. Hold on. Let me make you.
Oh man, that's cool.
Let me make you big screen real quick. So yeah,
I don't know if you could see, but he's got like a table and he's sitting on the rim of his bathtub. He's got a little table with the timer set up, and he was trying. How long you were trying to go for?
I was trying to go for 1 full minute.
Yeah, and he was like, I don't even know why this timer is here. As soon as I'm gonna, and it was too, bro. It was like, oh, dude, it was like, I don't know. He probably had it in his gut for, I don't know, 10 seconds.
Not even.
Not even.
So that was my screenshot. And then who made the sticker? Crazy J?
Crazy J made some stuff.
Somebody else made it into
guys.
the
There's
black and white.
There's some black and white proof for you. What happens when you take
funny.
a meat injector of tincture?
That's so funny. I just happen to have that sitting here.
Yeah, the infamous goop boot right there.
I got that sticker on my money box for my farmers markets, man. So I see it all the time. It's like fucking look down.
Oh wow,
It is right there.
Well, it's a paper sticker, so I didn't want to stick it on anything.
No, Chris, there is no afterburn after the meat injector gang. But I wanted to see if I could at least hold it down for a minute. I never even pushed start on my timer anyways. I knew it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think he did. It was almost instant.
But yeah, as soon as you get all that tincture down, you're part of the meat injector gang.
Well, I'll tell you, man, this meat injector, I'm pretty sure it's a normal size one, right? I guess. This is what I use to fill my Tinc bottles, and I probably get 5 or 6 full bottles out of this one pull,
Yeah.
So that's a shitload of Tinc.
I used to use this doser to fill my Tinc.
All right, real quick, I got a couple things I got to do for this show. So real quick, guys, we talked about some experience with drinking copious amounts of tincture, like a bunch of tincture. We will not be doing that tonight because, number one, it takes preparation to do a meat injector copious amounts.
I'm tired from Tinc, man.
And we're not going to be doing that tonight, but we will be showing some certain examples of how we take tincture as chili heads and stuff like that. But first, Brandon, you were talking earlier about how you can add flavors to your Tinc as you're making it.
Yeah. And I
So-
think tincture is better if you have it as start it as something and put the flavor in with it. And some people do just a straight pepper Tinc and then flavor it at the end. That's okay, but I think the best way to do it is to have a solid idea and execute it to the fullest extent that you can.
That's my buddy Dave. Dave's been a supporter of my chili head journey since day one also. And honestly, Dave's been a supporter of me my whole life. He's a friend of my mother's. Dave, love you, buddy. Good to see you. And stick around, get some good knowledge about some tincture. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do the next 4 minutes. For the next 4 minutes, I'm going to be playing the first half of the video, and that gives my co-host time to get up, get something to drink, use the pisser, do whatever you guys got to do. But please, for the next 4 minutes, enjoy this informative and knowledgeable video that I put together and Brandon made. Tell us about, real quick before I play it, tell us about something yum.
So I don't know. I think it's revered in the community as one of the most flavorful and delicious tinctures out there. I mean,
one of.
It is the
what?
Okay, so there you go. You heard it from someone who's not me. I'm not boastful or anything typically, but it is a very delicious tincture. It goes really good on ramen noodles, any kind of. It's just basically an Asian-inspired tincture that I built from the ground up with all the stuff that I like. And actually, it's kind of the grounds for the chili crisp. It's kind of like the start of what the chili crisp became. All the stuff that's in the, you'll see all the ingredients in the Tinc. Pretty much I use the same ingredients to make my chili crisp. A little bit.
Hey, I got the powder still,
Oh yeah, I got a whole thing of powder. I don't know.
Josh, when I send your package to you, I'll give you a little bit of that powder.
Yeah.
It's the something yum powder. It tastes just like the Tinc.
Oh,
so good.
It's fucking amazing, man. That and some ramen. Oh my god.
All right,
it's the best thing.
For the next, like I said, 4 minutes.
So yeah, we'll talk about that too, the powder, because the remains of the Tinc. We'll talk about it. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna back out, do what you guys gotta do for 4 minutes, and I'll play them a video. Okay. All right, guys, enjoy this 4 minutes. It's very informative. It's just a quick video. We just didn't want to be on the background, and enjoy.
Hey guys, it's me, Brandon, coming at you from my kitchen. So today, during this video, it's going to be more than 1 day process. We're going to be making my tincture, something yum. So it's a ramen noodle kind of tincture. It's got shallots, ginger, garlic, yellow onion, and then 2 kinds of green onions. It's got just regular green onions and big fat grilling onions. So what we're gonna do, these will go right on the grill and get grilled up until they got some nice char on them. And all of the rest of these, the ginger, the garlic, the shallots, and the onions, these will get, I slice them up, the onions, in 1/8-inch spears. The garlic, I'll just chop off the top of the paper, and that's it. I leave all the rest of it on there. These I'll get cut in half long ways. Once all that's done, I throw it in the oven and roast it for about 45 minutes to an hour until it's all nice and roasted up. I'll bring you guys back when all the stuff is roasted. I can show you what it'll look like afterwards, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, back here with you. Kind of got carried away. Forgot about the video, but as you can see, everything's nice and roasted. I took the onions and I went outside on the barbecue and grilled those up. So what I'm doing now is I'm just gonna blend these up until it's a nice thick paste. I'm not gonna add any water or anything. It's just gonna be a nice thick paste. You know, this all this stuff is pretty dried out. With the garlic, I'm just gonna throw it in there just like this because we're gonna strain it all at the end. You know, so I'm not really concerned about, you know, the roots and everything. It's just gonna add flavor and nutrients and good stuff. So. Alright guys, when I get this all blended up and sorted out, I'll show you what the next step is. I mean, yeah, and as you can see, we got some good char on this stuff. It's not, you know, just lightly roasted. It's probably been in about an hour altogether. So, alright guys, I'll see you at the next step, and I'll show you what it looks like right before we dehydrate it. So, we'll catch you here in a second. Alright guys, everything's blended up. I've got parchment paper laid down on my dehydrator, and I took that paste and I spread it over the parchment paper to be a consistent thickness across the whole thing. Now this is going to go probably overnight, 18 to 24 hours depending on your dehydrator. What you're looking for is just like a nice crispy crisp dry, fully dry product. Yeah, so it don't look pretty, but if you guys could smell it, you'd know it's just full of flavor and craziness. So I'll bring you back tomorrow when it's all dehydrated, and we'll go from there.
All right, that's the first half of the video. We're gonna get you guys
I gotta go
in.
back.
Talk a little bit about this that first half of the video. So yeah, talk
I
about it, Randy.
I made that video about 4 years ago, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Those veggies look great.
I really like making Tinc. You know what I mean? I got really hard into it in the early years, and the something yum was like the pinnacle of what I thought a Tinc should be. I learned a lot from a couple of people. I learned from a guy named Ragnarsson. I don't know if you guys know him. He made only, I didn't know this for the longest time. He only made one tincture ever, or the first Tinc that he ever made was the one that I fell in love with, and I think it was called Game Over. And I was like, bro, what is this? How did you make this? And so he told me a little bit about his process and how he did it. And then the other guy I talked to, you guys know him too, Randy Carollo.
Randy Carlo,
one of the best makers ever.
Swamp Thing was the other Tinc. Swamp Punch. Yeah, Swamp Punch. So that was the other tincture that just captivated me, man. I was like, how is he getting these flavors? This, you know, he's packing these flavors in, and I could tell it wasn't just some generic flavorant that he added to it, like some oils or whatever. There's certain flavorings that you can add. It wasn't that. It was like fresh fruit, and it came off.
Okay.
It was just one of the most flavorful tinctures. So I learned a lot from him, and between those two guys, between their processes, I came up with the way I wanted to do the something yum. And I learned that you just want to have the highest surface area for your ingredients. Dehydrate everything. You don't want to add water content to the alcohol because that'll reduce the effect of the extraction, right? So the finer the powder that you can make it, the better. And then basically you can go from there and go wild with it. You know what I mean? And yeah. So
That's why Swamp Punch wasn't that hot, because he used fresh peppers instead of powder.
Yeah.
correct.
But that's why it tastes so good, also, because it doesn't have
the
cow
flavors
flavor.
came through better.
Yeah.
That's the only different thing that Randy did, that I went fully dehydrated on everything. He used fresh stuff in his, and I don't know. I just felt like that wasn't the way I wanted to do it.
But you,
Like I
either
said,
way,
you
way
can
it's
though.
fine. Yeah, either way, it's fine. It's really
Bro,
up to you.
alcohol is gonna kill anything. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's really
saying. It
just
has
a
a better
preference.
flavor because it doesn't have that super hot pow flavor. You know,
correct,
that fucking
correct.
flavor you can't get rid of. It's always
It's
there no
there.
matter
Oh
what.
yeah, for sure.
And that's why I don't like tincture so much, because that just pow.
So Ruthie Boo's talking about some freaky shit here. Swamp Punch on fudge from Uranus. All right, Ruthie Booth, come
Bro,
on.
that Swamp Punch, I would put it on like butter cake. What are those butter cakes? Ooey gooey butter cakes. Oh man, and with the swamp. Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had an ooey gooey cake.
Oh,
Bro, next time I see one at the store, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna send it to you, bro. They're so
you ever
good.
you ever had a cream pie?
Yeah, I've had those. I've seen those.
Nice.
I love a cream pie. It's probably one of
All right,
the best things in the world.
getting a little off topic here. Real quick, we're gonna finish up. Right, so we're gonna finish. We just want to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. So there's more of a process to it. Yeah.
There is more. So right now, if you're just joining us, so right now we got the blended up stuff on the dehydrator, the blended up ingredients on the dehydrator. Now it's been 24 hours. All right,
I think
keep
it's
that
been
in
like
mind.
2 days or a week.
Oh
Something
yeah,
like that.
how long did you do it for? Do you remember, like 2-3 days, right?
Yeah, I think it was like 2 days or something like that. I don't know. I'll tell in the video.
He dehydrates it to a
Like I
crisp.
said, I made this video 4 years ago. So
24 to 72 hours.
There you go. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of this video.
all right, guys. So it's a day or two later. This stuff is like rock hard. We're just gonna break it up and turn it into a powder. I use a Ninja processor thing, and it comes with like 3 different ones. This is like the milkshake one or whatever. I also got like this one and the big like food processor one, but I find like this one makes the finest powder. So basically what you're trying to do is turn this into the finest powder that you can get. I find that the finer the powder, the more surface area that you're going to get, and it's going to result in a better product. So once I get all this ground up, we'll come back here in a minute or two and I'll show you how to finish it off. Alright guys, this is the fun part. This is a cup of habanero powder, extra fine ground. Try not to breathe too deep. Secret ingredient. And then Everclear. Woo! Yeah, that habanero powder. Watch for the splashes. Leave a little room for headroom. I'm still gonna have some air that pops up from this. Nikki washed all this stuff beforehand, and I washed my hands. Keep keep it hygienic, guys. See, it drops down. There's a bunch of air that gets trapped in there, so I just shake it up, open it back up, top it off. Alright guys, that is the something yum tincture. I will let this sit for anywhere between 1 and 3 months. Depending, I'll taste it frequently, depending on the flavors when it gets released. So basically what I'm going to look for in it is I want it to taste just like the last one I did. So because it turned out perfect in my opinion. All right guys, I will, well, we already did a filtering one, so that's pretty much exactly how you make a tincture. Follow the tincture filtering video that I did for what to do after 1 to 3 months, up to a year. I mean, you can let this go pretty much as long as you want to. Yeah. All right, guys. Stay spicy.
And there you go, guys. And we're gonna get into we're gonna talk real quick about what do you do when you filter the Tinc. So
Hell yeah, man. That brings back so many good memories, man. Seeing that video again. So yeah, after that point, what I do is I get I got a big metal bowl, right? And then I take a colander, like a bowl with holes in it, whatever. And then I line it with coffee filter, right? And then
Okay, I figured you'd use cheesecloth.
cheesecloth and coffee filters, both. Use them both.
You could use paper towel. You could use if you're going to use paper towel, I would wet it with liquor first. I would put some Everclear on your paper towel, kind of rinse it out. Same thing with your coffee filters. You could rinse your coffee filters off with a little bit of Everclear before you filter them. That'll make a little bit better. That'll be a little bit better. But yeah, so what you do is you just dump all that out there, and it all filter out. You could take that off and do it one more time. But honestly, if you do it well the first time and don't rush it, then you shouldn't have. I've never done it more than twice, actually. I honestly, I only filter it once through the coffee filter, and that's plenty for me. It comes out crystal clear, and yeah. And then what you can do, all of that powder that's left over, because you'll be left with a big cake, of wet powder, but it's not really wet. It's alcohol. So, bro, you can throw it back on your dehydrator for about an hour. It's so fast because it's alcohol. It'll evaporate hella quick. And then taste it, and depending on what it is, how it tastes afterwards, because you got to think the alcohol extracts a lot of the flavor, so it's going to be a little bit bland. It's still going to be hot as shit though. Add whatever you want to it. I think I added a bunch of garlic powder and a bunch of salt and stuff to make the something yum powder, and it just turned out so good too,
Well, Ruthie Booth's asking, how long do you let the Everclear evaporate? So you're gonna want to. You're gonna sit for about 2 weeks.
I don't. I actually don't evap my tinks. I never. I didn't feel like it added or took away from anything. I evaporate my Tinc. So here's the difference, guys. If you're adding your Tinc to food, especially hot food like ramen noodles, there's no need to evap the Tinc. You're just losing the volume of your batch. If you're gonna be taking this Tinc and drinking 30 freaking milliliters of it, then by all means, evap the shit out of it, dude. Like, it'll only make it hotter and more flavorful. But like I said, I don't think you need to do that. I believe that Tinc should be added to food. That's just one man's opinion. I know you guys are like, wait, we're about to do this and that. But hey, listen, it's an extractive of flavor. So, like the way I make Tinc, you can't really take a Robbie of the something yum because it's just so, bro. There's so much flavor
You
packed.
sure
into it.
fucking
It's just
can.
like, whoa,
Yeah, you
bro.
can. I've taken kohlrabi's at that.
Yeah, I know. It's so intense, right?
And I thought it was absolutely delicious.
See, some
See,
people
I
are
don't put
crazy.
Robbie Tinc on food at all. I'm
It's
used to just putting Tinc in
one
drinks
extreme of
or
it, is
taking
what
it
I'm
straight
saying.
up.
Like I said, I'm just of the opinion that it should just be added to some food.
You can add,
Like
so
Ruthie
let's
Boo
give-
saying, coffee, ice cream, tea.
yeah, just like
yeah.
Ruthie Booth said, man, you can add tincture to
The-
pretty much anything to
The
make it
Tinc
spicy.
was really good. The
Anything.
something yum Tinc was really good in like a michelada. I will say that. If you're gonna drink the Tinc. But yeah, food, man. Ramen noodles.
Food, ramen noodles, just drink it straight up. All right, guys, so look, we got about 18 minutes left. So this is what we're going to do. What we're going to do for the viewer at home and also to get our weekly burn in. I mean, I usually get a daily burn in. I'm usually eating something hot every day. But with Friday Night Fire, y'all only really get to see it every week. So what we're going to do for the viewer, and yes, I'm talking about you out there watching right now, you get to see us ourselves get put through pain.
I don't want to do this.
Oh, what we're going to do is we're going to show you 4 examples of how you at home. What are you doing, Midge? Oh, there you go. All right, Midge left. So we're going to show you. We're going to show you 3 examples of how you at home can take tincture. Different methods. Dude, I can't believe Midge just fucking left.
Bro, what a guy.
Did he
What a
just
guy.
fucking goot me on Friday Night Fire? Did you goot me? On
That's very
Friday
fucking
Night
did.
Bro.
I'm just
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave him in the back there. I'm just messing around with him. I love Midge.
Time out.
I don't know. Conveniently, I'm
Nobody
having
puts baby in timeout, bro.
I'm having some connection issues like Brandon did last.
So, yeah, I thought he was going to get ready for the bottle dump, but anyways. Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about a few ways first, and then we're gonna do a few. So, number 1, you heard about the meat injector gang. You can fill a meat injector and take it if you want. That's up to you. You can also just take the tincture bottle, open it up, and down it if you want. That's up to you too. That's called a bottle dump. I don't think anybody here.
So, and I will add, tincture bottles usually come in 3 different sizes. They'll come in a 15 milliliter, a 30 milliliter, and a 60 milliliter. And if you get really,
Wait, I've got 4 different
actually got
sizes.
a 200 milliliter too, or whatever, or something like that. They're 2-ounce bottle. A Tinc, it's a lot though.
There's your 15 mil.
No, 15, 30.
30 mil.
And then do you have a 60? Yeah, there's your 60.
That's your 60 mil.
Yeah, and then they go even bigger than that, but that's crazy.
So a meat injector is a full bottle of this.
Yeah, that's a medium size, basically.
Full bottle. This is your regular bottle of tincture. So
15 mils, yeah.
And then when you get to 30
Actually,
mils,
15 milliliters is kind of a small amount. How much is that, babe? Like a tablespoon or something?
yeah,
It's not that much.
Oh my God, Brandon, look at this one. Remember this tincture I made? Josh, you never got to try this.
You got Goudarade?
Oh, motherfucking
I've heard of it.
That stuff was so funny. That's a real example of how extreme you can go with some of these flavors. Didn't you just take a whole thing of Gatorade powder, orange Gatorade powder? Yeah,
What I did for Goudarade
Such a good idea.
I took a bunch of mixed super hot powder, and then I took a bunch of Gatorade powder because it's powder.
Straight Gatorade powder. Yeah.
I took a bunch of blue Gatorade powder. Or no, orange. It was orange Gatorade powder. And I threw the orange Gatorade powder in the mason jar. And then I took a bunch of now and later, or what was Laffy Taffies, or it was candy.
Some orange candy, yeah.
Oh wow!
Candies, and I threw the orange candies in there, and I kept it in there for like 6 months, and I shook it up like every day.
Yep. Oh yeah. Shake those bottles up, yeah, because they'll make a cake.
I just want to let y'all know this was actually quoted by the evil Wonka himself, the man, the myth, the legend. This was one of Ryan Thomas's favorite tinctures that he's ever had. I believe in the year I gave it to him. I gave him one. Has a great taste to it. So you can make them taste great and have fun when you're making them, man. You know, put some.
Sounds like you need to bring back a new batch of it.
Did you talk about when you first tried it?
Oh my god! When I was sampling it, I almost died. It was hot. It was all Reaper powder.
Nice.
Ran outside. And
all right, let's get our burn on, guys. Let's do this. I just want to.
So we've got the MIG, we've got the bottle dump. Brandon's going to show us the proper.
Brandon is going to show us a proper dropper.
Wait, who's doing a bottle dump?
If you don't want to do it, I can do it if we need somebody to do it. I ain't scared.
I wasn't going to ask anybody to do a bottle dump.
No, I didn't volunteer to do a bottle dump. I got volunteered.
To do a bottle dump. That's too much.
Fuck that.
I don't think anybody's ready to do a bottle dump right now. Josh, don't let me stop you, but it's not needed or warranted. I would like you to show them what a full Robbie is.
I haven't eaten in like 6 hours, man, so I'm not doing a bottle dump for sure.
No, you're going to be shown what a spicy chug is, Mitch.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, guys, look. Hold it down. Bring it down a little bit. All right, guys, look. He's got that thing filled up. And that means when he's holding it upside down, that means that whole dropper, that black area, that whole dropper is filled up with tincture also. It's not just the glass you see. That whole dropper is filled up with tincture also. So that is a full Robbie. It is named a Robbie because the first person to ever do this was named Robbie.
Do we know who that guy is?
Yeah,
Robbie Saunders, wasn't it?
Robbie Saunders from Cap Crew was the first person to fill it up all the way, dump it upside down and tip it. That whole entire thing is full of tincture. And there he goes. That is a full Robbie of tincture. And he's going to go ahead and swish it around because he's a beast.
Dominance.
Yeah, that's for dominance. That's just showing dominance to get the burn all around your mouth.
And this is actually
a big jar.
Matt Johnson, Casually Roasting.
Oh, Matt Johnson from Casually Roasting. I bet it's good.
Yep, very flavorful Tinc, nice and hot, good kick, great mouth burn, back of the throat, but nice flavor to it.
So
a lot of Tincs are very pepper forward, but as we've been talking about, you can add nice flavors.
So look, Ruthie Booth wants to know, and this is just off subject real quick. She found some of my Gucci sauce in the fridge. She says it is safe to still use. I would say it is because it was in the fridge, but it's been about 2 years since I made that, so I don't know.
Limit. That's the upper limits of how long the sauce will last.
It's been a while since I made it, but like I said, give it a smell, Ruthie, and maybe a little fingertip in there and a little lick. Give it a little lick. Try it out. All right, buddy, what's your burn at? 1 through 10.
Mine about a 2.5.
Okay, so that's because Josh has got a tolerance going on right now, guys. He's been doing lots of Robbies.
I'm about to get lit up, bro.
All right, we're gonna get with Mr. Brandon.
Brandon, you're doing that 16 mil one, right?
I'm doing this one.
He's gonna be doing a proper dropper.
Who gave me this?
Well, I don't know.
That's from Ian.
There you go.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the butter cup.
That skull Tinc.
So this stuff's hot, like really, really hot. I'm about to die. So I'm gonna do a proper dropper.
That's
so
a
if you see,
proper dropper.
It's right to the bottom of the cap, basically.
Hold it upside down for him real quick.
So you
When
can
you
see how
hold it
much you
upside
can't
down,
even see. It doesn't even look like
goes
there's
away.
anything
It's
there.
in the bottom.
Yeah. So it's a lot still. It's like 5 milliliters, I think.
Yeah.
Roughly. So I'm gonna tip this over so it don't go in my eye or nothing. But all right, guys, bombs up.
Proper dropper.
Woo! Good job, buddy.
It's so hot.
That's a proper dropper too, right there.
Oh, it's so hot.
All right, Mr. Midge, you can do a proper dropper or a full Robbie in a chug if you want. Do you
Not
have a
fan.
chug? Well, first I should ask Midge, do you have a chug ready?
Too hot for me.
All right. All right, Brandon, we'll let you go do whatever you got to
spicy.
do.
Here, I'll do a chug with you, Midgie.
Oh,
This is from Feeny.
Squawks. Look at Squawks. All right, guys. So sometimes if you don't want to take tincture straight up because sometimes it tastes like shit and it has that super hot flavor, you can mix it with your favorite drink. And what are you going to be drinking with it today, Mitch?
Soda.
Soda. Okay. We're just going to add tincture to soda. You can add tincture to juice, beer. A lot of people like to add it to beer to make their beer spicy.
I'm dying.
And you stir it up. Now his soda is spicy. Wow! What? Spicy soda. Now, you can drink it if you want, but we like to chug it.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Cheers.
bud. Cheers. You can
Cheers.
You can say cheers, Josh. Oh, Josh is taking a chug too. Oh, yeah, he is. Look at him. All right, bud. All right, so we got Josh up there after taking a full Robbie. He's going to go ahead and take another Robbie with a chug. He's like, hell yeah. No thing. Another G thing. There you go. Ruthie Booth is so right. Bloody Marys are great for spicy tinks. Absolutely. Make your Bloody Mary a little spicy.
That's my jam, Michelada.
You all right, Brandon?
I'm dying. That was hot.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
My ears are ringing.
I'm going to show you my favorite way of taking tincture. So, I like to get a pepper, right? Just a pepper. This is just one of my habaneros I'm growing this year. I'm not trying to go crazy. I like to get a pepper. Habanero, 350,000 Scoville heat units. Medium level pepper for anybody out there. Brandon, you okay, bud?
Yeah. Hey, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
So, from a sobriety standpoint, so tincture has alcohol in it, but
Yeah.
you know, some people don't drink Tinc because it's alcohol, but
Absolutely.
it's such a small amount, Zach, right?
Well, yeah. Well, here's what I say about that. If you are living a sober life, living sobriety, you're working a program, you have a sponsor, and you are abstaining from any
You shouldn't be
alcohol,
tinking
you should not.
because it has alcohol in it, guys.
It has alcohol in it, and if it's going to trigger you to go back to drinking,
Correct.
don't
That's
mess
just
with it.
I like to point that out because
yeah,
I would hate to ruin somebody's like hardcore like sobriety,
yeah,
you know.
absolutely. And then
Yeah.
also,
Well,
go ahead, Josh.
I look as somebody that's trying to get sober. I look at it like this: that I use Tinc because I feel like there's not enough alcohol in it to give me an effect of the alcohol that I would crave.
Bro, I don't think you can
Plus-
drink enough Tinc to get even a buzz because it's so hot.
Well, if you're Jiff, you can.
Typically, yeah.
If you're Jiff the fireman, you can. Jiff the fireman drinks full glasses of tincture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, he probably didn't feel good from it, you know.
Yeah, he did that 60 milliliter MIG yesterday, and he was up and moving in no time. So,
Whew.
All right. let me get a burn going on. I'm actually going to get 2 burns going on tonight. I'm going to be doing this one with some tincture, and then if I'm feeling up for it in a minute or two, and before we end the show, I have an exclusive coming soon League of Fire challenge. Only a few people in the world have it, and I am one of them. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go ahead and take some tincture in my way, which is you take a pepper pod and you take your get a little knife. This is my pepper knife. You guys remember my pepper knife?
Hell yeah.
Ah! Isn't that thing cute?
Hell yeah. Pepper pod slayer.
I like to poke a little hole right in the top of the pepper, and then I'm going to go ahead with a proper dropper of tincture. I'm telling you guys, just so you know,
that's enough.
1 teardrop of this will put the normal non-chili head man on the ground.
I don't think people realize like how hot this stuff really is.
1 teardrop of this will put the normal person on the ground.
Yeah.
What Tinc is that?
Sure.
This is from Jake Cole, Tangerine
I'll
Green.
tell you, most tinctures will put any normal person on the floor. It's so hot.
All right, so I like to go ahead and put my tincture inside of a pepper.
Did you grow that?
My little habanero.
Nice.
All right, so what is this called, Midge?
A gusher.
A gusher. What a cool nickname. What you doing here?
Who did the first gusher?
You know what? I couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
I wish Chip was here. I bet he would know.
We call these gushers, and
Anyone in the chat, let us know if you know who did the first gusher.
I have no idea. But anyway, bottoms up, guys.
Ryan or Kelly, maybe?
Cheers.
Right? Probably Ryan or Kelly. I'd imagine, but that's just a wild guess. Whew, man. My tummy is warm, guys.
Wow.
That went right to my belly.
That's called a gusher.
How was that heat level?
I mean, can I be honest? The habanero kind of made it nice and sweet.
Nice. I like habanero, man. I think it's got one of the best pepper flavors, man. Fruity.
Yeah. I'm growing some really good habaneros this year. So, yeah.
Bro, send me some powder. I'll do something yum again.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right, so it's ramping up.
Good job, buddy.
Ramping up like always. A little gusher. You're not only getting the 350 Scoville heat units from the habanero, but you're also adding on that it's full of tincture. So my mouth right now, I'm probably at a solid 4, but everything else on me is fine. My throat's fine. My stomach's good. A little bit of tears coming up in the eyes. Mouth's at a solid 4, though. For sure. Yeah. So that's another way to take tincture. And honestly, guys at home, people at home watching, sky's the limit. You can do anything with tincture.
Hey, if anybody because feel free if you want to follow that tutorial step by step and create that tincture, please do and send me some, please.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys.
Definitely.
Or take that recipe and run with it. Twist it up a bit. Hey, I'll tell you the secret ingredient that I add is just Chinese 5 spice.
Not so secret anymore.
Not so secret anymore after all these 4 years. It's all out in the open, guys.
All right. This is what we're going to do because we're running out of time tonight. So this is what we're going to do.
Ooh, I am spicy.
This is a exclusive League of Fire challenge coming out soon.
Wait, we didn't send you the challenge yet.
No, not from you. And honestly, it's from one of the best companies in the entire world, Harvest 912.
Oh! Here, I want to put another little. Hey, double and mention this Colorado wildfire. I just want to say something about that Tinc specifically. I finished that tincture with honey. So I added like a pound of honey to the alcohol and I shook it up every day for like, a week or 2. And then I let it settle. And then what you'll have is a thick layer of like this honey syrup at the bottom. and then like this alcohol at the top, and you just take the alcohol off the top. You don't get the honey part because that's just super duper sweet. But yeah, that was a honey finished tincture that turned out really.
Oh
really
shit!
good.
That reminds me, Brandon. You should do a Tinc with your fucking mead.
With your mead.
Your mead.
Not high enough alcohol content.
You could add Everclear to it.
Oh, you mean like that and Everclear?
Yeah.
You know what? I was thinking about doing a honey pot Tinc and just using a whole jar of honey
Wouldn't
pot.
the Everclear
and,
destroy the mead though?
I don't know if would the Everclear. Yeah, he's like, I don't know. Try it.
Yeah,
I mean, really, you can experiment at home as long as you got spicy powder and Everclear. Throw whatever the fuck else you want in it.
Yeah, for real. The only one thing, don't meat the Tinc. Please don't meat the Tinc. Don't put
it's
meat.
for your meat.
Don't put meat
Oh
in
yeah,
it.
don't put meat in your tincture. That's stupid.
That's one thing I will say. If you have meat in your Tinc, I will not try it.
Someone tried to put bacon in it once, right?
Yeah, well, you can do. So there's something different. Somebody tried to put a bacon Tinc, but then there's another way. It's called fat washing, and you can do that if you do it the correct way.
Yeah, because they got bacon whiskey.
Yeah, but
You can't just throw a chunk of steak in the Everclear; it'll sit there and rot.
Yeah, no.
Brandon Ruthie Boots asked. She said she still never got her honey from you, bud.
What? Bro, I will remedy that ASAP, Ruthie Booth. I know she is one of the biggest supporters of the honey pot.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I remedy that right away. I thought I sent that out because I haven't done honey pot in like 2 years. So,
right.
Yeah.
You did a honey pot this year.
I did not do a honey pot this year. I still have honey pot from the third run of honey pot.
I swear you did.
Like I said, I'll get it to you, Ruthie Booth. I got bottles, and I'll bottle some up just specifically for you because Ruthie Booth is one of the biggest supporters of the pepper community. She is the best, and I'll make sure to remedy that.
All right, guys. So here's how we're gonna do this. I was gonna do this challenge tonight, but I realized that I did not prep.
You're fine.
I didn't prep. No, look, I got to work at 9 in the morning. I didn't prep. I haven't had dinner yet. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this challenge tonight. But I'll be going live on the Texas Hotspots Facebook in about an hour and a half. But I will be doing it tonight. I have to prep, guys. It's one of the things as a chili head. And that tincture kind of already got my stomach. So I haven't eaten dinner yet. So I have to prep. I need to put something in my stomach. And then later on, I promise you, I will be going live on the Texas Hotspots Facebook and YouTube. I'll go Facebook, YouTube. And we will be doing the new Warthog Chug from Harvest 912 with 7 Pop Primos in it.
Oh, so jealous. That thing looks so yummy.
Well, I love Harvest 912. They are so awesome, dude. Can we just shout them
Yep,
out?
chili heads on a mission.
Can you just shout them out a little bit, bro?
We've already been live for an hour, so this is what I'm going to do.
Shout them out. Harvest 912, guys. Check them out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Always. www.harvest912.org. Go check them out right now. You missed out on the 9/1/9/12 day yesterday. I donated.
I donated one. I donated a 912 also.
Yeah, you donated to that. Make sure you go. It's for a great cause. We love
Do it still. Go donate a 913 because you missed a day.
Let's do a giveaway.
Love it.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I love it too. Please do. Please
ready
do
for a
help those
giveaway?
guys out. Oh yeah, you have an extra special giveaway this week, right?
Extra special giveaway.
What do you got? Not your
Right.
Queen Chug 2 that I got back.
I already have the winners of the giveaway.
Your special wax top.
I already have the winners of the giveaway. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of tonight's giveaway are all of the people in the Fuck That Guy regime. And here's their present.
Yo, your boy Goot here, putting an end to all this bullshit. Fuck the drama, fuck you too. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. I jumped on this beat cause I know you wanted more. Like Heat Centric with his ass still sore from the Fuck That Guys coming in his back door. Lick my balls, Yeah, I'm just playing. Go fuck yourself, I don't care what you're saying. I'll put you on check and leave without paying. You don't want none of this, bitch, you should stay and watch as the beat skips. This is what happens when you run them lips. Watch Knife Order as he sticks to the script. Yeah, it's a different day, but he says the same shit. Tired of the bullshit, sick of the drama. Man, I swear these bitches spreading terror. Osama, step on a scale, it says error. Yo mama, my words are leaving marks cause I'm spitting like a llama. I like to watch the trains cause I got shit for brains. Teeth look like lock washers. I put guys on my shirt. Now watch me skip to the loo with my man Go Juice. You know he was pretty cool until his screws came loose. Now he's spitting his abuse just so he can get the views. But that racist piece of shit should be hanging from the news. Hi, Tony, it's me, Zaxter. You must be a flirt with the name Pineappler. You dress women's clothes and you take it up the butt. I'll put you on a corner like my number one slut.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
wow.
Look,
Some
that's always
heavy,
entertaining.
heavy
Some
bars,
bars right
bro.
there.
Wow.
Bro.
And if they keep fucking
Heavy.
around, if they keep fucking around, I'm gonna keep that song going.
Lock wash your teeth.
I liked some of them, and I liked some of them until recently when I saw some pretty racist remarks. Now I'm just
Yeah,
like,
he's
nah,
in here right now, bro.
can't even. Yeah, well, he's lucky I haven't banned him yet, but I'm not that kind of guy. I don't really have any problems with him. But man, they're starting to really piss me off. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can't stand a racist or.
I'm the kind of guy that's like, I'm like Eminem, dude. I'll go ahead and rap battle your ass. I hope one of them puts a rap together and comes back with like a rap battle. That shit would be so funny.
Bro.
Dude, that would be fun.
Fire bars, bro.
Straight bars, dude.
There you go. There you go, Goot Juice. Come back with a rap.
Yeah, come on, Goot Juice. Let me get a rap.
Kick a fucking freestyle.
N-word, bro. You're not cool.
Yeah. All right, guys. Look, I am going to do an actual giveaway. All right. Here we go. An extra special extravaganza giveaway. Here it is. The first person. What should we do? All right, here's the giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a Pepperfield Dream Sauce and a Creature Sauce.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
One's a tropical zombonero, and one is a Devil's Plague Peach. So one is
you to try, bro.
One is for Brandon. One of the sauces from Brandon here at Pepperfield Dreams, and one of the sauces from Creature Sauce Company, and that's Midget Sauce. This tropical zombonero is delicious. I tried these already. I had 2 bottles. So this is going to be our giveaway for tonight. Okay. The first person to do what? I don't know, Josh. Give me something, man. Give me a word or a phrase or something.
First person to type in Chili Heads on a Mission.
Chili Heads on a mission. Chili Heads on a mission.
Watch
Chili Heads on a mission.
wins it.
Chili Heads on a mission.
You should have did 2 scoops. Whoops.
Whoops. Yeah, I like the 2 scoops of whoops. Chili Heads.
Well, it was on my mind. We were talking about Harvester 9212.
There it is. Chili Heads on a mission. Marco Delao is the winner of this week's giveaway. Marco, congratulations.
Congratulations, Marco.
These 2 delicious sauces will be heading your way, my guy, just for sitting here and hanging out with us on this awesome Friday night. Guys, we've been live for about an hour and 10 minutes. We usually go about an hour, but we'll go over when we have fun. I'm going to go get some dinner in me. I'll catch you guys back here at the Texas Hotspot a little later on for this Warthog Chug. And as always, I give my co-hosts time to say or do whatever they want.
I have to eat something.
And then everybody.
Well, hey, coming soon. New League of Fire challenge. 3 burly guys. 2 of you guys up there on the top there are gonna get it to try. I can't say what it is, but you guys will be getting it as testers.
Hell yeah, I can't wait. Now what?
Excited.
You get a hint? Like
Well, no, I mean I can't really. It's a limited special edition Halloween.
Okay.
You'll enjoy it, Goot. You'll enjoy it.
Oh no, I know what it is. I just was. I was.
Oh,
Hoping,
okay.
I was hoping he would have told. But yeah, we'll definitely have
Yeah,
fun doing
I
that.
can't.
And like I said, guys, we do appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out with us on Fridays. We really do. Even if you don't like us and you're still here watching just for your own entertainment, or even if we don't like you and you're still here watching for your own entertainment, I appreciate you contributing to my views and the money that comes my way through the monetizations of YouTube. Thank you.
Exactly.
So we appreciate everybody. And as always, we're going to be back here next week. Same time, same place, with the same faces right here, because these are your hosts of the show. And until next week, we will catch you
On the flip
On the flip
side.
side.
on the flip side.
Yo, your boy Goot here, putting an end to all this bullshit. Fuck the drama. Fuck you too. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. I jumped on this beat cause I know you wanted more. Like Heat sent Trick with his ass still sore from the fuck that guy's coming in his back door. Lick my balls. Yeah, I'm just playing. Go fuck yourself, I don't care what you're saying. I'll put you on check and leave without paying. You don't want none of this, bitch, you should stay in. Watch as the beat shifts. This is what happens when you run them lips. Watch Knife Order as he sticks to the script. Yeah, it's a different day, but he says the same shit. Tired of the bullshit, sick of the drama. Man, I swear these bitches spreading terror. Osama, step on a scale, it says error. Yo mama, my words are leaving marks cause I'm spitting like a llama. I like to watch the trains cause I got shit, burnt brains. Teeth look like lock washers. I put guys on my shirt. Now watch me skip to the loo with my man Go Juice. You know he was pretty cool until his screws came loose. Now he's spitting his abuse just so he can get the views. But that racist piece of shit should be hanging from the news. Hi, Tony, it's me, Zaxter. You must be a flirt with the name Pineappler. You dress women's clothes and you take it up the butt. I'll put you on a corner like my #1 slut.